So it's April 2nd, and today I'm going to start my build of the AI swarm or the agents. And I'm using OpenClaw, which I found online, of course, just by happenstance when I was looking at YouTube videos of whatever it was. And my understanding is that OpenClaw runs as a layer on top of agents that it needs that I will create. And these agents can perform basically any task that I can perform on my laptop. So the setup will be these agents or this OpenClaw thing. It runs either on your laptop or on, which I find online is very popular, on a Mac Mini, which is a $600 investment that I can't make. I could, but it'd be bad because I'm basically broke. But I'm going to be using a VPS, which is a service that you buy, and it puts your it sets up the OpenClaw on a server that a company runs wherever. I'm going to be using, I think, Hetzner is the one I used for my last build. Now, on the VPS, you have your OpenClaw and you create your agents and you communicate or you set it up using the command prompt. I'm on a PC, so I'll be using the Windows command prompt. You log into your server. You make sure your server is safe. I used something called Tailscale, which is pretty good for me. And then I built everything using AI, or not using AI. I talked back and forth with ChatGPT, asked it what I was doing wrong, why it wasn't working, how to get it set up. And it took me 2 weeks to get this business idea agentic swarm going, and it worked fine. But it, like I said, it gave me too many ideas. I couldn't pick. So I'm gonna try to do this instead. So there's a VPS which hosts the actual computer where the OpenClaw and the agents live, and I'm gonna be talking to that with a chat program or an app. I'm gonna be using Telegram because that seems to be a good one from what I've been able to find so far. And you have to make all sorts of tweaks and stuff to get it running, but that's what I did last time, and that's what I'll be doing now. Now I'm building all of this with I'm using ChatGPT as a reflection buddy or a someone to bounce ideas off of, and it's super helpful because it has access to the combined human knowledge on the internet, I guess. So what I did for my last setup was I purchased the, what is it, $20 something monthly subscription for ChatGPT, and I think OpenAI is the owner of ChatGPT, and I think they bought OpenClaw. So the two of them should work fairly well together because you need some sort of large language model, which is ChatGPT, for it to function. And when you tell it to go look at web pages, you have to buy what I think are called API tokens or tokens of some sort. This is where it gets a little technical, but I spent days trying to figure out how to do it on the cheap because I don't have a lot of money. And there's what's it called? Firecrawl, I think, was the software that I used to to have a little bit of to get a few tokens to go look on web pages. Anyway, it worked. I don't know how long it could have worked without me buying stuff for it to run. But I'm gonna keep it simple, and I'm gonna use my ChatGPT account and link to that, and then I'm gonna try to use Tailscale again. And there was another one that I'll get into later. But anyway, I've been going back and forth on what I'm actually building, and I think I will try to make some sort of a self-perpetuating AI business where the AI swarm I'm building, its purpose will be to create a product that sells itself. So we'll see if it works. My initial idea was to use it on my Shopify store to see if it could sell t-shirts, which is very limited, and I felt not very exciting. But this really gets me going, the idea that it could create a product by itself and then sell it and market it. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, today I'll start building. I'll try to post the things that I use for my setup somehow into a description or another video. I don't know. Anyway, not very clear basically, but that's what I'm trying to build. An AI swarm, which is OpenClaw using ChatGPT to build agents that I can talk to via Telegram. And if the swarm or the agents ask me to build a web page or pay for stuff, I have to do that because I'm not giving my credit card to a robot. So I'll be monitoring it, and I'll do anything it asks me to do within reason. I'm still in charge, I think. Well, of course I am now, but I want to be in charge later. I want to be the sort of the director of the orchestra. So I want to tell it, this is good and this is bad. I'm going to trust it when it goes and look online and does market research, because it probably knows. It will know much better what to do than me. Okay. Yeah. That noise was not on purpose, but I'm a little excited, and I'm curious. So I'll let you know, or whoever is interested, what's going on. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.